Hello, my name is Cronus Adair, and welcome back to X4. So, I hope everyone enjoyed the cliffhanger last episode. Yes, this is not the normal storyline for the Terran Cadet. This is a mod. This is a mod called More Story for the Terran Cadet. It basically tacks on the stranded start onto the end of the PHQ plotline. Anyway, we've got to break out of jail. And that turns our light on and off. Can't do anything. Oh, what's this? Hello.
Praise the twinkling stars, you did it!
Hey, we're out.
Let's have a little chat, shall we?
Okay. Ah, this is Axiom. He is a Paranid. We haven't met any Paranid yet, just yet. Paranid are tall, thin, three-eyed aliens. They tend to be very logical. Most of them are very religious as well.
Be welcome at my threshold, chosen one.
Who are you?
I'm the Axiom, but you can call me Axiom. My pleasure. These ministry goons think I'm a hacker, but that only shows how grossly they underappreciate my craft.
What's the plan?
Here's the deal. If you can get me out of this cell, then I'll get you off this station. I've already tried hacking. I mean, gaining access to the security system. But the power fluctuations are resetting it constantly. Probably on purpose. If you can tamper with the generator and make the station module switch to backup power, I have a brief window to open my cell.
Alright, we have a deal.
Here, take this communicator so we can coordinate. I have insider information on the prison layout. I'll guide you remotely. Don't ask, it's part of my job.
Okay.
I'll wait here and tidy up my cell. Looks like I'll be released early.
Why do they let a known hacker have a communicator inside of... Well, whatever. I'm not going to question it. We're going to get out. Okay, so I need to find a power switch. Oh, that didn't do it. Nope.
Don't bother. That console is disabled without a guard present. Would have been too easy.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's the way. Good luck.
Take the left corridor.
Okay.
Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead. The power switch should be somewhere nearby. Enter the airlock and get into your spacesuit.
Really? Okay. That's gotta be it.
Well done. Looks like the holy whatever consecrated the right guy. And there's our ride out. Ahead of time. I hope they're not drawing too much suspicion. On with the show. Triangulating possible escape vectors.
I guess I don't
Optimal
go back the
extraction
way I
point
went.
looks to be an airlock, located on the lower level of the maintenance tunnels. I am sending the coordinates now. Your new laser is low powered, but if you keep it aimed at the log, it will break eventually. Yeah, take that. Enemy object.
Well, guess I wasn't supposed to go that way.
And our getaway ship is about to arrive at the dock as well. Keep a few eyes out. I'm on my way.
Farah.
Looks like this is our ride.
Docking granted.
Alright, we've got a quit not till Lady Crewman. I can't even take control of the ship.
Setting course for the Arcadian Endeavor.
Here we go.
Rejoice, Two Eyes. You'll meet the Maestro soon.
The Maestro, huh?
He has a peculiar kind of charm. So stay on your toes. I assure you, you'll want to end up in his good books.
I don't really have much choice in the matter, so...
There's a gate up ahead. We're about to enter lawless space, so strap yourself in.
Entering system. Windfall.
There she is. Now observe my impressive docking maneuvers, mortal.
Color me impressed. Wasn't for the inertial dampeners, I think I'd be heaving up my lunch right about now.
Sweet familiar premises. I think I'll make a visit to the bridge to catch up with the rest of the crew. Now run and find Maestro, our captain, and tell him I sent you. He'll give you something to do to take your mind off that turbulent episode.
Gotcha.
And remember to conduct yourself properly. Yes, he's brilliant and compassionate and all that, but he's still a split.
Oh, we get to meet a split.
I don't want to have to come over and scrape what's left of you off the walls.
Interesting.
Oh, I almost forgot. Our getaway ship is already written off. Consider it your initiation gift.
Oh. Thank
Hello.
you. Hello. Alright.
I knew I could count on you.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
Okay, let's go talk to this split called Maestro. This is a bit more ramshackle compared to the bridges we've seen before. You must be Maestro. Yes, this is a split. Split are very aggressive, very hierarchical, and very much might makes right.
There you are. Split is Maestro. You already met the Axiom. Split appreciates you helping Axiom escape, even if your motives may be self-serving. Split and crew, the Empyrean Curs, have embarked on journey towards complete independence. Split interested in bringing someone who does not mind breaking laws. Safe to say, you fit profile.
Do
Regular
I?
smuggler and best pilot, the Ace, has prior engagements. So, crew needs someone to smuggle spaceweed. Small assignment. Test if you're trustworthy. You interested?
Yes, I'm totally not an agent of a foreign power. Yeah, can I hear more?
Yes, of course. You ask how come Split commands Empyrean Curs, rabble of pirate misfits, and so far from Split space.
Well, and you do
See,
need to create a
Split's
dossier
never
for you.
part of broader Split culture, born into small makeshift family of Split during shutdown. Even though connection re-established, Split not feel at home with ferocious Split families. Split always prefers to use wits, and be free from all obligations. Growing up in Windfall, Split really not have choice except fall in with Vigor Syndicate. They taught Split to steal, cheat, and kill, if Split must. But Split disagrees with direction Vig are heading now. Short-sighted, exploiting vulnerable people, lack vision. Much more interesting marks out there now. Split and trusted friends decided to strike out on own. Now, crew roam network aboard ship looking for opportunities to make money, however crew see fit.
Now, Maestro here is a very atypical split, especially for a male split. Usually they're all about rush headfirst into a turret and get blown up. Sign me up!
Good. Split knew Split could count on you. Crew already transferred spaceweed into your ship's cargo hold. Split let Bayer know to expect you. To get to Bayer, you cross policed space. Careful not to be spotted. Swift travels.
Alright, we've got to deliver contraband to a Hectiva station. Interesting. Alright, apparently this is my ship now. Oh, did I go to the wrong side? There we are.
Era.
Sir?
Barbarossa.
Comms channel open. Sending you information now.
Alright. We have our orders.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Alright, what's this Thera we're flying? Got 2 pulse laser Mark 1s. Mark 1 Argon shield generator, Mark 1 combat, small Argon combat engine, all-around thrusters Mark 1. We've got a Mark 2 docking computer at least. They obviously did not spare any expense outfitting this thing, did they? Okay. So this is a kid class fighter, and it's basically designed to be cheap and mass produced. Gotcha.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot. Engaged.
Not a fan of the Argon combat engines. They tend to have a very high straight line speed, good boost duration, decent boost acceleration. They take forever to charge up into travel drive. Hopefully we won't have to fight much in this. Oh, and I'm getting messages. Oh, and Mission Command is demanding to know where I am. Unfortunately, I'm well out of contact. Hopefully we can wrap up our obligations to Maestro here and get back to Terran space, but we're in Windfall. We have no idea how that connects to Terran space.
Pilot. Disengaged.
Alright. Let's go through this.
Entering system. Silent witness.
You just entered system where spaceweed illegal. Most groups in network prohibit at least some wares. Some systems more lenient than others. Crucial to our survival to appreciate such nuances. Keep distance from police ships. Hope they don't spot you. If they do, hope your ship is faster than theirs.
Okay, this blue line in the distance, that is the superhighway. Basically in the, quote, Commonwealth territories, there is a ring of systems connected together by this superhighway. Basically, it's technology that the Terrans lent to the Commonwealth. And it basically lets small and medium ships travel around this loop of sectors very, very, very quickly. So whenever you are starting out in a game and aren't quite sure where everything is, my suggestion is to do a lap around the superhighway. Yeah, looks like there's some fighting over here. What's going on?
I've got you now.
Okay, interesting. Alright. Alright, and look how fast we're going. Alright, so we're in Silent Witness 1, that's Argon territory.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Which connects to Talati territory. Here's the Talati Wharf. Excellent. Looks like something's been beating on the Talati Wharf.
Entering system. Right promise. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Okay, this is Parented space. Godhood of the Parented. God Realm of the Parented. One of the two Parented factions. Well, two main, I should say.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
As you can see, these systems are connecting around each other in a ring.
Entering system. Ice mists. Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Alright. Now we're in Holy Order of the Pontifex.
Entering system. Holy vision.
So you'll see a lot of religious themes with the Parented. Basically, part of the religiosity is that they are a theocracy with an infallible head of government slash Pontifex. Chief
Entering
priest.
system. True sight.
This priest is infallible. When the gates shut down, the two different splits in Parented culture created their own Pontifex, and now they've got two infallible leaders that
Entering
can't
system.
back down from each
Second
other.
contact.
Hooray! This is Antigone space. Remember what I said last episode about Antigone being near Terran space?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Alright. And there's the Argon Wharf. So all useful information. We've discovered 1, 2,
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
3 wharves. Oh, and apparently our mission's supposed to end up here. Neat. And we're back in
Entering
Silent
system.
Witness
Silent
1 where we
Witness.
started. Okay. So we're going to go off the highway, and we're going to get on the other lane to head back to the mission. Come on. Sometimes this acts a little funny, flying manually onto the highway. At least it does for me.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Okay, so this is an interesting area.
M.
The gate you see in front of us leads to Xenon space, so this tends to be a fairly heavily contested
Argon defense platform. Docking
Area.
granted.
Split squared it with buyer so you can just transfer space weed without issue. Cannot usually sell illegal wares to stations without establishing black market first.
Cool. So that's interesting. We've got 2 stations near the gate. So every time you generate a new playthrough in X4, station positionings and the like are somewhat randomized, and that can have a direct impact on how well certain systems defend against Xenon invasions.
Successfully docked.
Trade. Hey!
Welcome.
Buyer confirmed transaction and wired money. Well done.
Excellent. Alright, apparently we need to head back.
Let me be first to congratulate you. Welcome to Empyrean Curse. Before I forget, you might notice Curse do not do names. So, since you will stick around, Split needs to come up with something for you. You competent smuggler shall call you Chipmunk. Reason why Curse taking on new members is string of recent setbacks. Split lost crew and assets to Taladi Ministry of Finance. Need help getting back on our feet. Return to our base. Me and the Axiom have tasks for you. You also meet last member of Empyrean Curse.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
I still have illegal stuff? Let's check out what my inventory. What have I got? Oh, I've got hallucinogenics. Great. We'll just drop that. No reason to get harassed, and I can always send a ship later on to pick it back up. Alright, and here we are. Now this is a very cool ship.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Barbarossa.
It's a Barbarossa. Technically, it's a large trader, but it's kind of a cross between a large trader and a destroyer. See that big ass circle there? That's a turret. It's got 4 large turrets, which is unusual for a trader.
Docking granted.
Might help if I request docking.
Successfully docked.
Sir?
Alright. It's weird. Usually the on and off ramps are on the right side, not the left side. Something to get used to.
There you are, Chipmunk. Relieved my skills of
What a
appraising
wonderful
creatures'
nickname.
criminal talents did not betray me. As Split said before, Empyrean Curse very much still growing. Crew used to be connected to many black market dealers in policed systems, but Ministry of Finance especially ratcheted up internal and external security. You help us establish new shady connection. Need to buy specific illegal item from black market, but none of current associates carry it. Split mark station with highest chance of criminal elements there. Do not be nervous. Split talk you through process. Best get to it.
Alright, so obviously we're being taught the various ways of the criminal underground. Which I suppose wouldn't be a terrible skill set to have for an agent of the Terran Secret Service. Okay.
Can I help? Sir?
Sarah.
You can give me command of the ship. That's what you can do for me. Alright.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay.
Turn. Sentinel.
What do you want? I'm not helping you.
Ah.
Turn. Vanguard.
What do you want? I'm not helping you.
Darn it. Okay, so we don't know our way. They're not going to want to help.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. Harikan don't like us.
Barbarossa.
What do you want? I'm not helping you.
Really? Okay.
What do you want? I'm not helping you.
So we need to find a system called 18 billion.
Sunder. Gas. Vanguard.
So, yeah, we're negative 15 with Argon Federation. They don't like us too much. We can't dock at their stations.
I'm not talking to you.
And if we try to calm them, they're not going to respond. Oh, Paranid.
I'm not talking to you.
Wait, what? I was a Talati flying in a Paranid ship. Oh, here's a gate. I guess we're supposed to go here. Well, that worked out.
Entering system. 18 billion. Autopilot. Autopilot. Engaged.
Okay. Oh, look. 18 billion was connected to where we were in Windfall Union Summit. Oh, wonderful. So, Windfall is one of the sectors of a wonderful group of people called the Vigor Syndicate. They're a bunch of criminals. And generally not very nice people. Alright, so we're -5 reputation with the Talati. That doesn't mean they necessarily like us, but if you're -9 or better, you can dock at their stations.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Approaching station now. Initial contact with Black Marketeer occurs through signal leaks. Split found one. Marked it for you. Fly close with scan mode on to intercept signal.
Yes, but there's a criminal, so I can kind of Getting graduated with a Kaladi. Oh, that's pleasant. Alright. So... this is what's called a signal link. Scan it, and we need to go into scan mode, which is Shift 2. And approach it. You see the fizzing thing in front of us? Nope. Don't need that. So we just need to get close enough and hold it. They want 3 unstable crystals, I suppose. Count on you.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
Were we not supposed to accept that? Hang on.
You need to deliver unstable crystals. Can use crystals to craft spacesuit bombs, which is why trading prohibited. But crystals fairly common natural occurrence. Crystals can be harvested from asteroids. Either mine asteroids yourself or look for broken off crystals in regions with concentrated mining activity.
Okay, so we need to find unstable crystals.
Thank you.
And we just got +1 reputation. So there is actually mining here in 18 billion. That's what these colored areas are. Red. Awaiting orders. Red is ore and silicon and ice. This kind of purple is a mix of ore, silicon, and gases. Then blue are just gases. So, our best bet...
Autopilot engaged.
is to fly into the asteroid areas and see if we can find a miner that's spawning some unstable crystals, or if, like you said, we could shoot some unstable crystals ourselves. Okay, so we're in the asteroid area, and I don't see anyone doing asteroid mining. Alright, so option 2 is to find an asteroid and see if we can shoot off any unstable crystals. So we're going to approach this handy hunk here and see how this bit here is discolored compared to the blue. That's resource node, so we need to shoot that. If we were a mining ship,
Asteroid.
that would actually create a little more ore than we would get otherwise. Well, got a couple things. Okay, looks
Good,
like...
you have enough crystals now. Time to return to Black Marketeer.
No, like Maestro said, we have our crystals.
Autopilot engaged.
So, I'll see you again once we get back into docking range of our selected station. Okay, here we are, approaching the engine part factory.
Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So much better to have a good docking computer. Okay, so this is quite different from the Terran docks. Alright, we're heading to the bar where all illegal dealings have to happen.
Can I help? Great work.
Good. You established this contact. Make use whenever you see fit. Now buy Woodworm security protocols and return them to me.
Okay.
Can I help? Here you go.
You have them.
Good profit to you.
Excellent.
Can I help? Here you go.
No, I don't have the option of selling him the unstable crystals that I have. 9 spacefly eggs. It's not worth buying now.
Good profit to you.
Just get me in trouble with the police, and I don't need that.
Can I help? Sir? Can I help? Sir?
You can give me your seat.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, and I'll see you again when we dock back up with Maestro. Okay, as we approach our base, we were sent to fetch Woodworm security protocols. Woodworm is the station that we were held in, so we got the security protocols for our prison. What's going on?
Docking granted.
Well, let's dock and find out what Maestro has to say. Okay, Maestro, what's up?
Well done, Chipmunk. Split appreciates you running these errands. Split would have sent other members to Station 2, but Kerr's all already well known to authorities. Higher likelihood of arrest. You are new face, less trouble. These leaked security protocols help gain valuable insights into Ministry operations on Woodworm scrubs. Will be useful for forging IDs.
Interesting. What do we need the IDs for?
You will see when time is right.
Okay. So I guess we need to talk to Ace.
Hello, you must be Chipmunk.
That's what they call me.
I must have just missed you the last time you were here. You see, of everyone in the Empyrean Curse, I am the best pilot. Need someone to lead the charge towards unsuspecting traders or tangle with the local security forces? You can always call on me. Oh, I am Ace, by the way. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Tell me a little bit about yourself so I can build your dossier.
Certainly. I was the first one to join the Empyrean Curse after its founding.
Neat.
It quickly became obvious that of the four of us, I was the most gifted pilot. In those early years, when the Vigor Syndicate was not quite as established as it is now, We mostly made our profits from targeting the occasional luxury trader. Occasionally, we would supplement our income by smuggling illegal wares during those brief periods when someone ambitious seized control and tried to enforce some semblance of law. The syndicate has grown stronger and more dangerous, though. And with the gates reconnecting us to other systems, we have started turning our attention outwards. I usually participate in scouting activities, but also take part in combat raids, which are my true burning passion. I like fighting my enemies head-on, for the most part.
Yeah, an unusual Talati. Oh, it's very nice to meet you.
Yes, but enough with these formal introductions. The Maestro asked me to see how well you perform under pressure. Coming under fire is the truest test of character, after all. So, the two of us are going to rob a trader. Do not be nervous. I will be with you every step of the way. You go ahead now. I will be right behind you.
Oh, we're going to pirate a trader. We're going up in the world.
Let us see if you can find a system that is not too heavily patrolled. We would not want you killed in action on our first outing. Whenever we are looking for a suitable target to rob, it is usually a good idea to start at a station. Space is vast, after all, and finding ships can be difficult. But everyone needs to dock at a port, eventually. I have now sent you the location of the station I have selected.
Okay, what a wonderful assignment this is going to be. Well, if that's what it takes to establish our bona fides.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay, we're approaching the location Ace directed us to.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
And sometimes X4's autopilot can be a bit dodgy around asteroids.
Asteroid. Magpie. Vanguard.
The station is selling valuable, high-tech wares, which do not come cheap. Wares are usually transported from a station by trade ships.
Right.
Keep an eye out for M-sized high-tech traders. They make for especially easy marks. Scan any you come across to check their current cargo capacity.
High-tech trader.
Okay, there's a pirated high-tech trader.
You need to change into scan mode to be able to scan your target.
Okay. Shoot.
Pilot, if you are hearing this independent pirate, that's not allowed.
The scan confirms that this ship is carrying cargo. This is our mark. Do not jump the gun, though. We are still close enough to Allied stations for them to take notice. We would not want the whole sector to come down on us.
Of course not.
Just trail the ship until it moves far enough away from Allied stations, so that it will not immediately be able to request backup.
So we don't look suspicious at all following this thing.
The ship is far enough away from its Allied stations. Any response will not be immediate. Let us go on the offensive.
What do you want? Keep the cargo if you must.
There it is. The ship dropped its cargo. Help me collect the cargo. Good work, Chipmunk.
Okay, so yeah, we've got some ill-gotten gains. Okay, something I haven't addressed yet is part of the player headquarters mission is we've got to add a dock to it. So, I've already put the dock in place. You want to be careful to use the standard dock. You don't want to use the Terran luxury dock because it takes Terran goods, and Terran goods are very, very, very far away. Whereas the way they've changed things in the last couple patches, you start with the Claytronics and hull parts you need for the standard dock. You just need to get energy cells delivered. Well, I've already had the energy cells delivered. The issue is I haven't been able to find a builder for it. So you click assign or hire a builder. And I found this Min Construction Albatross. So for 500,000 credits, I can hire. And that will come to the player HQ and start building the... Okay, so as part of the little pirating operation we just participated in, we gained a cargo of microchips. As you can see, if I click on our ship, it says we have 29 microchips. So where do we find places to sell these microchips? Well, the easiest way is through the trade filters of the map. So what you do is you go up here to the upper right and click trade. Then do a search and start typing microchips. And lo and behold, they're buying microchips here at the Claytronics factory for 1,028 credits per. So, what we want to do
Claytronics factory.
is dock.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Hit our trade menu. Microchips. And we just gained almost 30k credits. It takes a couple seconds for the station to pull the wares out of your cargo hold. And voila! Pirating 101. Don't we feel special? Okay.
Autopilot.
I'll
engaged.
see you all back at the Empyrean Cur. Alright, and here we are with our buddy, the parented Axiom, the hacker.
Ah, you must be the newest member of the Imperial Curs. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance, fellow Cur. I am the Axiom, but you can just call me Axiom. I'm called upon whenever the Maestro needs access to secured systems. Men of lesser understanding might call me a hacker, but I prefer the term counter-security specialist.
Sure you do.
The Maestro said you performed well on your first smuggling run. Despite your most unfortunate run-in with the law. That bodes well for the task at hand, my two-eyed apprentice. Are you ready to have bestowed upon you the divine knowledge of taking a station for all it is worth?
Why not? Yeah, teach me how to hack
Very
things.
well then, apprentice. Accessing the station's security always requires a security device of some sort, usually crafted out of 3 different materials.
Acquire 5 AGI core.
Hast thou not yet seen to all the tasks appointed to you by the Maestro? Well, you should probably get to work then.
Okay. Oh, this is getting more and more illegal. Alright. Let's see about acquiring these highly illegal items.
Can I help? Here you go.
Alright. I'm back at our black market contact we made back in 18 billion, and he happens to have 5 AGI heuristic cores.
Good profit to you.
Awesome. So we need a decryption module. Do you have one of those?
Here you go.
Yes.
Good profit to you.
Now we need to craft something.
You managed to gather all 3 of the elements required to assemble a security decryption system. You can craft inventory items at a crafting bench, which you can find at the station's trade corner. I took the liberty of setting the closest station as your destination. But apprentice, be wary of patrols. The closest station is planted firmly in law-abiding waters.
I'm aware of this. There's also a crafting bench right here in the bar. Alright.
Our next objective is to infiltrate a station which is worth hacking, one that is producing wares of value.
Okay.
The Maestro has informed me of which wares we require, so I took the liberty of identifying a suitable station for you to infiltrate. And by infiltrate, I mean doghead. No need to make things harder on yourself than they have to be. But if you ever want to hack a station which won't allow you to dock, you can always get aboard a ship heading for that station and circumvent its docking security that way.
That sounds really complicated. Alright, get back to you once we're on that station. Okay, here we are landing on the station that the...
Splendid! Now make your way into the engineering section, without attracting too much attention.
I'm the only Terran here.
Can confirm Arcadian Endeavor close by. Ready to grab spoils.
So yeah, here we are in the station that the Empyrean Curs want me to infiltrate and hack. Okay.
Look for a terminal marked Storage System Control Panel and insert the security decryption system. These hacking devices are single use, so make sure you hack the correct terminal.
Alright, Storage System Control Panel. Okay.
I can see you've compromised their system. The station is ejecting wares into space. Well done, Chipmunk.
Moving in now. Chipmunk, back to your ship. Grab what you can.
Okay.
Someone else interfered and took the spoils that were rightfully yours. Those miscreants.
Enemy spotted.
Era.
Sir?
Whoa.
That was not your cleverest idea. You will not destroy me that easily.
Defense drone.
This is a bit of a light show.
Buzzard. Vanguard.
Requesting immediate backup.
I will not rise to your insults.
Barbarossa.
Keep your insults to yourself. You cannot seriously expect to defeat me like that.
Requesting immediate backup.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Chipmunk, your contributions make difference. Empyrean Curse funds grown. Everyone involved putting in work. While you, Ace, and Axiom been out raiding, Split started putting together a multi-step plan. This requires more funds and groundwork. Also, plan not yet final, still being worked on. Talk to crew, see how you can contribute further.
Okay. That was a bit hairy.
Ah, Chipmunk. Good to see you. I see you have recovered from our first lesson. Magnificent. The Maestro has probably told you that he is currently hatching a plan. It is shaping up to be a plan of unprecedented proportions. I've been asked to acquire blueprints as the first step. If we were in good standing with the Teladi people, we could buy the required blueprint. But they are expensive and we are pirates. So I've decided to turn this into another lesson.
Oh, teach me, oh great wise one. So, you're a bit different for a Pyramid. Why is that?
Because I don't take myself too seriously. Or rather, because I do not take the Pyramid dogma too seriously. Well, it's quite simple. Actually, I do not believe it, like the others do. You see, even a Pyramid is not born religious. That zeal is a result of a lengthy indoctrination, which starts immediately after the Pyramid leaves the cocoon and develops it. It is not uncommon in Pyramid societies to store unhatched cocoons in stasis pods in order to access them when a specific kind of Pyramid is required.
Interesting.
My cocoon was stored on a Pyramid station in Windfall before the jump gate shut down. As the connections between systems slowly grew unstable, the Pontifex decreed that all Pyramids stored outside a Pyramid space should be transported to the nearest Pyramid system in order to shore up the supply.
But that didn't
Perrinid
happen in your
progeny.
case.
I never made it outside of the Windfall system.
Aha.
A marauding group of pirates attacked the vessel in which my pod was transported. My pod drifted through space for a time, until I was picked up by a group of merchants that happened to pass by. They weren't familiar with Perrinid technology, so they activated the pod and hatched me by accident. With the Windfall system cut off from Perrinid society, I was not able to receive the customary indoctrination, and the window in which a Perrinid is receptive to the religious teachings is limited. Now,
Rather
I can
serendipitous.
fake being religious well enough if the situation calls for it, but it's an act. Merely a part I play, and I do not wish to hide. The way I am, there's a good chance I'd be shunned by my Perrinid brethren, or even killed. I am the victim of a frustrating situation that came about through no fault of my own. But I refuse to let the weight of it all break me. Humor helps. I make light of the Perrinid customs sometimes, and, in its own special sort of way, it helps me cope. In my defense, these customs can appear quite funny.
Interesting character. Alright, I'll note that down in your dossier. What's your next lesson, oh great wise axiom?
Very well, then. As with all counter-security operations, success depends heavily on preparation. You need to acquire an EMP bomb. You can do this by crafting, or by buying one from a black marketeer. You already possess all the materials you require to craft an EMP bomb, so you don't need to buy one.
Huzzah!
You will also need a bomb launcher to attach the bombs to the station. And I can see you already own a bomb launcher. I have marked a black market where I know the required items are in stock. Now, let's set out on our quest to steal classified blueprints.
Okay, so I need to find a crafting station. Okay, so here we are at a crafting station. So, we want to go to hardware, where we have EMP bombs. So we're going to craft one.
Chipmunk, you have acquired everything you need to steal the blueprint. I've identified a suitable station. The ace has been courteous enough to drop me off there already, so that I can monitor things from the ground. I am sending you the station's location. I've identified a suitable station. The ace has been courteous enough to drop me off there already, so that I can monitor things from the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I can see a vessel approaching. Now fly to the connection module I've highlighted for you.
Understood.
In order to place an EMP bomb, you'll need to change into your spacesuit.
Alright. Oh, very important. Hold position so you don't fly away on me. Again, wise to quick save before going out into your spacesuit.
Good. Now attach an EMP bomb to the module that I have highlighted for you. Then detonate it.
Talati Wharf.
There we go.
as satisfying as triggering an EMP bomb. You'll see that the detonation created signal leaks that you can scan. Switch into scan mode and approach the data leak to intercept the information coming from it.
And we just scan these data leaks. All right. There it is.
You'll notice that now you own a blueprint for this specific station module. That module can now be used in the construction of your own stations. We can also analyze the blueprint to gain a better understanding of the target of our heist. Unfortunately, we can currently only steal the blueprints of non-final connection modules this way. With enough time and resources, maybe someone could find a way to circumvent that limitation.
Yeah, at the moment, this seems kind of pointless.
Curses! The security breach seems to have triggered a silent alarm at the station. Someone is heading your way.
My profits!
Oh, that's not good at all. Hold on. I'm trying something. Accessing the station mainframe. Running counter security routine. Entering the yada with the thing.
Axiom?
Yeah. Salutation Station Patrol. I am Kuvayak, evangelist diplomat in the services of the Holy God Realm of the Pyramid. I shall shortly forward to you the identification issued by the Hallowed Authority. Why in the name of the holy three-dimensionality are you accosting my personal escort?
He fakes it really well.
I sent for transportation to take me off your heathen station. Talks between our peoples have not gone well at all. By the Divine Triangle, do not turn this into a full-blown diplomatic incident, just because, in your endless incompetence, you held up the wrong
I
chauffeur.
think it's Holy Trinity, not Divine Triangle, but...
That was too close for comfort. Better pick me up and take me off the station right away. That identification will not hold up to any scrutiny.
Oh, get on board.
Thanks for your help.
Successfully done.
There you are.
Sir?
Get on board. Where we going, Axiom?
Let's get out of here. I feel like a little performance could catch up with us at any second.
Alright, we are out of here.
Engaged.
Alright, see you all back at the Arcadian Endeavor.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Thank you for the lift. That was quite an exciting turn of events. But now, at least we have the blueprint we need to gain an insight into the internal station geometry.
I guess we helped. Okay, Maestro, what's next on the plan?
Straight to point. Kers need to raid station for specific supplies, but station well guarded. Ministry of Finance very vigilant when it comes to pirate activity. If Kers go in guns blazing, crew will be picked apart by Ministry patrols.
Okay.
Instead, you and the Ace will create diversion. You attack Ministry fleet head on. Draw away from station. Chipmunk, make sure you stay alive. Not good distraction if you get blown to bits.
Sounds really dumb. Okay.
Very well. Plan agreed. If you're fast enough, you stay out of range of their guns. Do not worry.
Uh-huh. This is getting sketchier and sketchier.
Era.
Can I help? Goodbye.
So, we are going to engage the Ministry, I hear. Good.
Apparently.
People say that I have a very chipper disposition, but the Ministry of Finance makes me sick to my stomach. Talati are not naturally aggressive. We all have an innate instinct to avoid conflict. Very rarely will you find skilled combat pilot material among my people. Naturally, the Ministry needed skilled pilots and Marines. So, they devised a very unique training regime for their cadets. It is an intense and grueling process intended to completely strip the Talati of their natural escape reflex.
Interesting.
Yet, it would be so easy to turn that instinct into an advantage. Not only is the Ministry oppressively policing which goods are allowed and which are not, but they are also bending and breaking Talati minds to enforce their arbitrary rules. So no, I do not mind tangling with those guys.
Interesting perspective. And it wants us to attack a destroyer. Wonderful. Okay.
Unknown ship.
Arcadian Endeavor in close proximity to station. Commence attack when ready.
Understood.
Do not worry. I will be right beside you. Amazing how huge these ships can seem up close.
Autopilot disengaged.
doesn't have any turrets. Okay.
Engine.
We're taking hits.
Chipmunk, lead them away from station. Evade fire, but do not escape completely.
Peregrine. Sentinel.
You seem to think I am easily impressed.
Falcon. Sentinel.
That was not as bad as it could have been.
Okay. Let's just keep dodging, I suppose.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
At least my shields are back.
Phoenix.
Am I supposed to
Falcon. Sentinel.
You're wrecking my shields.
Alright, just 30 more seconds and we can get out of here.
We cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
We are taking a lot of heat.
What is that? Another Ministry fleet rapidly approaching your location. Highly unexpected. Fast fighters heading your way. Probably dedicated anti-piracy task force.
We need to get out of here right now.
Yeah, no.
They're heading you off.
Where are
I
we?
have an idea. Follow me. Head for that tear there. Accelerate. Do not slow down.
Done.
See you on the other side. Did you make it? Great. But it seems like jumping through that tear separated. Stop right there. Nowhere to run now, criminal. Prepare to be met with all the might of the Ministry of
You're by yourself, mate.
Falcon. Sentinel.
Where's your backup?
What? Oh no! I have been separated from my squad! Abort mission! Abort mission! Just let me get out of here! Yeah, that is right. Run along now. Oh yes, and no bite.
Alright.
You
We
are
survived.
probably wondering what allowed the two of us to make such a dramatic exit.
The heck was that?
Well, some time back, the Maestro came across this weird phenomena. Kind of like tears in space. You can use them to jump between systems. We use them for a quick getaway. Only if absolutely necessary, of course. There is no way to control your destination. So, if you are unlucky, you can find yourself in a system overrun with Xenon.
Sounds like a really bad idea.
Someone with more scientific acumen might be able to study these things and get more out of them. But that someone is certainly not us.
Roger that.
While you two kept Ministry forces busy, Kurz took station for all it is worth. Did not go as smoothly as anticipated on your end, but handled well. Good work, Chipmunk.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright. Back to the Arcadian Endeavor.
Autopilot disengaged. Magpie Vanguard.
Chipmunk, jolly nice to see you. The Maestro has let you know that everyone is working on a bigger heist now, right? Well, it falls on us to procure an inconspicuous trade ship. You have probably figured out
Let me guess.
what comes next.
Piracy.
Boarding. In order to efficiently conduct a boarding operation, you need Marines aboard your ship. Return to me once you have hired a contingent of capable Marines.
Wonderful. Alright, I picked up 2 Marines from the bigger Syndicate Wharf. Now what?
Chipmunk, jolly nice to see you. Did you manage to assemble an outfit of Marines?
Sure.
Excellent. Let's go.
Autopilot disengaged.
That is the ship that the Maestro picked out as suitable. How about you fly closer and scan it? That way, we can get a better idea of what we are dealing with here.
You get a little closer to it.
After the scan, you can see how many crew members are aboard the ship. That, and the ship's general state, will give you a good idea of how much of a challenge boarding will be. This trader here looks to be sufficiently weak. We will not need too many Marines to make it ours.
Good, because I only got 2.
First of all, we need to disable the engines and turrets so that the trader is completely at our mercy. The worse the state of the trader, the better your chances of a successful boarding.
Pelican Vanguard.
Alright, so what you do here is you select the ship you're doing, select the Marines. Gonna do very strong, or else this will take forever. And start.
Pod launched. Moving to target. Free to engage.
Okay, we're through the hull, and now they're actively fighting the crew.
Engaging. Follow my lead. Yes! Come on!
Alright, the ship is ours.
Well done, Chipmunk. Claiming your first prize under the flag of the Empyrean Curse. I bet that must have felt exhilarating. Now, you just need to order the ship back to the Arcadian Endeavor so that we can take it off your hands.
Alright, easiest way to do a captain, hit information, go to the crew tab, promote best crew member to captain. And order the ship to fly there. We might as well just hang out information with it.
Do you want to hand it over now?
Here we are. turned over the
Much
freighter.
appreciated.
Now, all current preparation complete. Everything taking shape. Return to receive instructions on how to continue.
Hey, Maestro, what have you got cooking?
Welcome back, Chipmunk. You did well. Too well. Forget old smuggler call sign. You wild card now. Planning finished. Time to prepare big heist. Former crew member. She worked with Ministry to sell us out. She got rewarded. Ministry now employs her in prison management, running Woodworm. Worst part, not even buyout. She still shakes down pirates.
Interesting.
So to speak, she never properly left. No, wildcard. Profit. Should know me better. Admittedly, will enjoy stealing from her. Mellard Station holds Ministry Science Division facility. We target Ministry ship prototype for high-security transports. Cargo spoofing technology currently only available for their Raven-class ships. This technology will revolutionize market.
And how do we get
We
it?
break into station. The Axiom will attack security, and the Ace will help with fighters. After stealing treasure, you dock at Arcadian Endeavor for escape.
And how are we getting in?
We guide you once we're there. Before we can set plan into motion, we need to prepare. Switch in Mellard's office needs to be flipped to open back door. She knows our faces. This job for you. Once you're done, we abuse security issue for break-in.
And how the heck am I getting into her office?
You do petty crime for her. One of her thugs offers job at a bar not far. Ask for audience with boss as reward. Thug will lead you into Mellard's office. Make sure flipping of switch goes unnoticed.
Alright, understood. We are now wild card. Okay, well, I think we will call this episode here. There's been a lot of running around. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you, and goodbye.